All right, guys, I'm going to talk about how to sell the football contest, the key elements to it, the excitement. So, with any product, anything we're selling, there should be excitement in your voice. There should be excitement in what you're doing. You should be confident in what you're selling. So, we're not going to get into that. I will probably end up doing some training videos on sales and just general salesmanship and how to really maximize your ability to sell a newspaper or advertising, marketing in general. Um, that is one of the things is there's not enough training in this industry, and I want to make sure that I give you guys all the tools you need to go out and be successful. It's good for us, it's good for the company, it's good for me, it's good for you. It's just good all the way around. And what more importantly is it's good for your customers if you present a product and know what the hell you're talking about. So let's go over the football contest. What is it? So it's a weekly contest that runs in the paper and it runs online. It runs for 29 weeks. We're going to be billing the contest September, October, November, and December. So they'll see it on their bill 4 times, okay, at $145 each time. The actual contest runs August 28th or 29th, I'm not sure, but it's right there, uh, through February 4th. Okay, so while they're going to be billed in 4 months, it's actually going to span 5.5 months. Okay, so the reason we do this when they ask is for taxes. It's very simple. We are putting this on their bill and doing it all in 4 months so that at the end of 2025 they actually get to get the credit on their taxes for advertising expense for the entire contest. Okay, it also works for us. We get to book the revenue in 2025, and it doesn't linger a month over or 5 weeks over into 2026. It's cleaner for accounting purposes. Tax, if you don't know this sales point in all advertising and marketing, is it's 100% a tax write-off. So what people spend with us, they actually get back at the end of the year through their taxes. Okay, so it's very important that we account for those folks. Now, some people keep their own accounting. Sometimes at the end of the year, we'll print out a statement of their account for them. I'll get into the collection side of how to do that in another video. But it's a great selling point and a great key point to collecting what's owed in 2025 from an advertiser. But I'll do that later. Back to the football contest. So I've got Silsby's pulled up here. You're looking at the actual newspaper shell. Okay. There are two forms of prizes in the football contest: the weekly prize and then the grand prize. So let's talk about the weekly prize first. The weekly prize consists of a $25 check from us, the Silsby Bee, and a large pizza. That's for first place. Second place is a $15 check from us and a medium 2-topping pizza. Okay? We need a sponsor here. We need a sponsor for the pizzas. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow, is trying to find our sponsors and get them registered as sponsors. What do sponsors get? They get an ad in one of these slots. Now they're going to end up with a slot without a number on it, and we'll get into the numbers in a second. Sponsors don't get game number slots, but they are on here for 29 weeks. The value of the 29 weeks is $580. The value of the pizza situation is at about 200. So it's a good deal for somebody. You know, some pizza place is going to really enjoy this because there's more to it than just the print copy. So we'll get to that in a second too. Then there is the grand prize. The grand prize, first place, consists of this big old TV up here, which is actually a 75-inch smart TV, not a 65, so I have to fix that, but we will. The value of the TV is somewhere around $400. So again, a sponsor is getting more money in advertising than they're actually spending, which is great. That's what we want. Recliner is running at close to $399 as well. That's our second place grand prize, and again, we need a sponsor for that. So That's what we're going to do tomorrow, Monday, when we get over there, is to get the sponsors for Silsbee. Robertson County already has their sponsors, and they've had them for years. So that's typically what you find out. Once you do it the first time, your sponsors renew, and it's great. How to play the game. All of these squares will have ads in them. There's 26 ads minus 3. Okay, once again, let's go find my calculator. Let's do some math here. There it is, my calculator. Okay, so we're going to have 23 ads, basically, that are paid, times, I believe, $20 a piece. Okay, equals $640 a week. Now we're going to run this for 29 weeks. So times 29 is $13,340 on the year, which basically means your salary goes up 10%. With a sold out contest, you're adding to your salary $1,334 a year. So it's a good deal for you. It's a good deal for the paper. It's a good deal for everybody. So we sell these ads. All right. So what do these numbers mean? These numbers are the games. I'm going to list out 16 games. Silsbee versus Hardin County, whatever. There's going to be 16 of them. The first set is high school. The next set will be some college, the ones that matter. And then the next set after that will be NFL to fill the blanks. The first week, there is no NFL. But there is college and there is high school. So we'll fill it up with that. When NFL kicks in, you'll start seeing NFL. We always keep it full until we get towards the end, and the playoffs for NFL will be all that remain, and we'll go from 8 games to 4 games to 2 games to 1 game, and you'll see the contest form shrink when that happens. This is the form. They give us their name and all of their stuff. Okay? The tiebreaker, the way it works. They'll fill in their name, their winning team here. Okay, and then they'll use a combined score. So Silsbee versus Hardin, they think it's 65 points will be the combined score. They'll put that here. They'll do it for these 3 games: game 1, game 5, game 8. Okay, this right here is used to determine the weekly winner, but it is also used to calculate the points for the year. Okay, so we keep a spreadsheet going all year long, and I'm going to pull it up and let y'all see it. And this is called the leaderboard. Okay, so we'll have players' names, and we'll have how they do each week. So if they do 15 correct picks here, they'll have 15 points. Let's say they do 12 here, and they skip that week, which is not good. Then they do 9. It's going to calculate and tell me how many games they've won. Okay, or how many points they've accrued. Now, each week, while there's 16 games to pick from, there's 16 possible points. There's actually 19 possible points. If for some magical reason, and it does happen, these folks are smart enough and they pick that score right in any one of these 3 slots, it's worth a point. So if they got all of this right and they get all of that right, it's 19 points. Never seen it happen. Okay, but I have seen 18. So that's very cool. Alright, so I'm going to clear this sheet because now you see how we're going to calculate points. You get it. Cancel. I guess I could have just closed it and not saved it. And don't change anything. There you go. Alright, I keep up with all of that. That's my job. I do the calculating and the contest winners. All the official rules are right here. The key element to selling this is, and I do this for the first 16 I sell, I'll tell them, I'm going to put you in a slot where they have to see your ad and pick the game. The truth of the matter is they search all the ads for the games, but we make them easy to find. Okay, at the bottom of your form will be the weekly winner. Obviously for the first week we don't have one of those, and then we just start racking up points over here each week. I'll always post the top 6. Okay, now that's the paper element. It's going to be in both papers. That's the paper element. That's the whole game. However, this year we've added this. Now Silsbee has one just like Robertson County. The difference is I have some ads so I can show you how it's going to look. Okay, so Hearn Chiropractic is requested the #1 spot. When we sold it, he asked for it. He got it. Okay, all the ads will run, and this is 26 ads, will run straight down this line. Obviously, the games aren't in the ads online, but you're going to see the ads when you fill out these. There's just no way around it. Okay, winner circle, that's the weekly, and then this will be the leaderboard, same thing as what you see in the paper. They can submit this and it comes straight to me. All right. I have no idea how well this is going to work, but I have been asked to do this for the last 10 years, at least, by Robertson County and other papers that run this. Okay, so it's new, but I expect we're going to start seeing a lot more of this than we're going to see paper. And here's a very key point is you can actually fill out this form starting on Tuesday at noon. If you're doing the paper copy, you're not going to get your copy at the earliest until Thursday. Deadline to have these back is Friday by 5 o'clock. This form actually shuts itself off Friday at 5 o'clock. They can't submit after that. They can't submit more than one. There would be no point in it. They can submit a correction until they abuse it and I take it away. If they don't abuse the correction, that's cool. So what do you have here? Same stuff. Okay. The games. And they're going to be doing this a lot. Or they're just going to write down their list and fill in the blanks. Doesn't matter to me how they do it. Once they hit send, it goes to me. Alright. So now that is the print and the online version of the contest. The thing is for Silsbee, this thing is brand new. Okay, which means we've got to get out there with enthusiasm and sell it. I've reached out to 20 customers already and had fairly decent response so far. I'm really not, catching any no's. I did it over the weekend, so I don't suspect a lot of people have seen it yet, but they will. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. We really want to get this thing going and really want to get it sold up and ready to start in the last week of August. Okay, so if there's any questions, obviously feel free to ask, and this video also will be up online under our staff video training page. If you don't know how to get to that, you should by now. There is Maverick. I will show it to you because I'm just a nice person. It's not on this site. Go to Silsbee. Okay, log in. Make sure you're logged in. Okay, down here on the front page, you see this little blue box. Click on that, and there's your training videos. Okay, so it's that easy to get to, and we're going to be doing this one right now, so I will see you very soon.